Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World number 6. Back again to continue our adventure where last time we got to Edinburgh. This time we're getting out of Edinburgh. Well, up on the Fife Circle Line and then back to Edinburgh again. It's not the point. We're leaving Edinburgh. For those watching on YouTube, hello. If you haven't seen the last 3 videos, go back and watch them. No, I'll wait. Interruption. There'll be links in the doobly-doo below to where you can get this route. There'll be a link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch me live on Twitch, and a link down there to the Discord server as well. Thank you to Liam for resubscribing 53 of the months. Good evening then to Trenty, to Nico, to McBone. Where was I at 12 Monday and today? I know. I've missed you guys. To Sim, to Magic Feet, Anthward, and to Nige. I am back indeed. Yes. Last time, hang on, I'm going to get interrupted again.
NICE.
That was weird. Thank you, Tom Rado. 69 of the months. No comments, please. Make your own jokes. Thank you, Don. Very, very kind of you. Right. So, yes, last time we ended up in Edinburgh after doing our trip from Eastbourne to Edinburgh. This time, I'm going to leave Edinburgh. That's quite sad, Nigel. You need to get a hobby. Best month. Yep, saying nothing. Can be enjoyable. Right, so Fife Circle. We were in July last time. I think what we're going to do this time is we're going to do the Sprinter Express timetable. We're going to start with a 170 and we're going to leave the date as it is today. Leave the weather on. So we're going to get some January weather and we're going to go from Edinburgh Waverley to Glenrothes and Thornton, which takes up the left-hand side of the Circle Line. Then what my plan is to try and maybe spawn something in to get up here to Leven, and then we can take the other route back down the other side back to Edinburgh. That's the plan. So it might be a case of we got to stick Thomas on or something to get to Leven. So we'll worry about that when we get there and see if we can get back again. So let's get going. Otherwise we'll run out of time. Looking forward to that. I will be streaming that. Multiplayer train racing. That's going to be fun. Yep, still going to be fun.
Rosyth, Dunfermline City, Dunfermline, Queen Margaret, Cowdenbeath, Lochgelly, Cardendon, Glenrothes with Thornton.
Actually. Oh, I don't want to open the door. Hang on.
British Transport on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Yeah, because we got announcements, I might actually leave the window closed. How many reds are we counting today? None, because I am professional. So yeah, last time we came in on one of those ugly things on the left. Now we're leaving on this. Going to Haymarket, Edinburgh Gateway, isn't that a supermarket? Dalmeny, North Queensferry, Inverkeithing, Rosyth, Dunfermline City, Dunfermline Queen Margaret, Cowdenbeath, Lochgelly. I've turned Welsh. Cardamom, isn't that the pod things? And Glenrothes with Thornton. That's the places we are going when we set to depart. How was the work today? It was okay today. Yesterday I caught up. It's all good. You are a professional as straight as I am. So, Pina's marrying a woman sometime soon because obviously I am professional. What's her name? She's in the bag. Leonie. Oh, you've thought of a name. Okay. At least I might get an invite to your wedding. Hang on.
40 of crashes, red lights and professionalism.
Exactly. See, Stokey knows, apart from the red lights and crashes, but, the professionalism. fact, I'm leaving late. It's your fault I'm leaving late, because otherwise I'd have left on time. Oh God, Colin's here. Hi Colin. Right, Haymarket. Are we single-handed doobly-doo or are we double-handed doobly-doo? We're single-handed doobly-doo. Alright, let's get going. I was worried for a second we weren't actually going to get going. Right, so 170 up to Glen Roth's and thing. Oh, he has a red. Oh, that would have been hilarious. That would have definitely... That would have been a good start, wouldn't it? If Nico hadn't said anything, I would have just gone ploughing straight through it. I would have noticed. Right, there we go. We've made it to here. I'm just going to do that in case I forget. There you go. Exactly. Look, not many people can be this professional. That's it. This good looking, this charming, this professional. There's a whole... it's really tough. Right, let's get going. We've missed this level of brilliance. I've only had one day off. And that deluded. It's the cold. Actually, it's quite warm in here. Right, there's a red coming up. Be wary, be careful of the red. I've spotted it. It's on the thing. I've noticed it. I've had one day off and forgot how to play Train Sim World 6. I lost touch. Oh, hang on, I've got to turn my doobly-doos on. There we go. I did miss it yesterday, in all fairness. Not streaming. It was weird. And Sunday evening, it was really odd. Right, the red has moved. Lost touch with reality. Yeah, that happens a lot. Hello, train. I'm going to horn at you. There you go. I have horned. Right, let's get going towards... Where are we going? Haymarket. Don't forget announcements. Oh, God. White Fang, thank you indeed. Oh, I was expecting an announcement. Thank you, White.
Soon arrive at Haymarket. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
There you go. Yes, thank you indeed, White Fang. 72 of the months. That is just... Well, there are many things wrong with you. That being one of them. That's a very long time. I think you are winning. I don't know if you're winning at life or whether you're losing. I'm not sure which way around it is. Watch my construction sim video. Can't wait for Saturday for part 2. Construction sim isn't Saturday. It was going to be open TTD on Saturday, but it's not now. So I want to do that in single player. Cause it's not, although it is a multiplayer thing, I can do it in single player. Oh God, hang on. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I spotted it. I spotted it. I spotted it. I spotted it. It's fine. Now I spotted the red. On my video, I say Saturday. Do I? Yeah, but that's probably the next time we were playing it. I don't know if the second... Ooh. That's quite camp, wasn't it? I don't know if I've got any more going out on YouTube. 7 years. That's a long time. Yeah, I don't know if there's any more construction sim going out on YouTube. So you might not see any more. Let's have a look while we're waiting. No, there's no more construction sim going out on YouTube. So no, you won't be seeing any more. Oh, we haven't done it since that stream. Oh, was that the... No, I thought we did it twice. He was being complimentary. I know, we seem to still be sat here waiting for the... No, we did it twice. Was that the one where Nico couldn't drive the crane? We need to do that again then, don't we? Right. We have a green. Oh, yeah. That was only Stram. Don't turn into flipping Trent. Right. We're sure to be arriving at Haymarket after being held in a tunnel. You were building a beach. Yes, we didn't finish it, did we? No, that's right. No, we didn't finish it. We were going to carry on and finish it and put the walls up and things, but obviously we never did. Right, you arrived. At Haymarket. So yeah, so we're going, if I look at the thing, hang on. Where's that? Oh, press a button. There it is, found it. So we're going from here, over the bridge, which is there, I think. There. Yeah, over the bridge, which is there. We're going round this way to end up here. There, somewhere, here, somewhere, here. Yes, we're going there. There's the return service from Leven, which starts here. So what we might try and do is, because there isn't a service that goes between those two, we might try and spawn something in to go from there to there, and then to catch the return service back from here. Because there's no stop. There's a stop here. We could have got on it there, but that's the plan. We've got to get there first. How's the groin strain I've just got? The keyboard's behind the microphone thing, so when I'm round the back of the microphone, you can't hear me. And I'm early. Professional. See? Profession all. That's me. That's my middle name, apart from Margaret. One of my middle names. Right, 3.9 miles to Edinburgh Gateway. A bit of a run now. Not Clive. No, not Clive. You're as professional as I have a wife. You've got a wife? Is that like a wave? Kiwi. Right, let's get going. So the plan, wifer. So the plan is to get back to Edinburgh. Did Tony have a good Christmas? Well, apparently, he ended up in the Bahamas for Christmas. Which I think means he was with the accountant. Alright, Edinburgh Gateway. Actually, that's probably better. we know he meant wife. This is Trent. See, I bet the weather isn't like this currently in Edinburgh. I should imagine it's quite chilly. So yes, we're going down here, then we cross over the Fifey bridgey thing. He did think it was obverse. Was it? Oh, look at Trent coming out with big words like obverse. Is a verse a word? Is a verse is a word? Train! Hello! That was a train. Obvious. Hello. Obeses. Is that when you got more than one obese people? Obese person? Is that like a fat fighters class? You are obeses. Edinburgh is currently -9. That's cold. It was -4 when I got in the car this morning. Thankfully the heating was on at work because someone beat me in. I do have 1.8 miles to go to Edinburgh Gateway. I definitely don't remember Gateway, the supermarket. I don't remember Fine Fair. Definitely not. Oh, that's a beeping noise. Yeah, 26. The snow all over Cruise Station. That happens when it's snowing. You had a dusting of snow. What, you stood out in it for too long? Was you waiting for a bus or something and you got covered in snow? It does happen, I suppose. If you stood still, did you go and lay naked in the back garden or something? And you got covered in snow. Alright, single yellow. Red.
We'll soon arrive at Edinburgh Gateway. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Exactly. You can take your belongings with you before you leave the train. Don't take them with you when you get off the train. Take them with you before you leave the train. No. This isn't the 31st of July. It is today's date, which is the, what is it, 6th of January. Because no one seemed to be interested in carrying on our journey, so sod you all. Take them before you leave the train. That's what I have to do. Take the pills, stop the voices that keep telling me to kill. We got a yellow. Go. Well, we're not due till 10:01. Look, and it's 10:00:05. We're 500 yuds away. Are we gonna? Is this gonna be the duck? Actually, have I done one since the January the once? Yes, I did, didn't I? I say this isn't the first train sim world of the thing, is it? There's a train. See, I can recognise them. I'm not as stupid as Nico looks. Oh, is this where you can see the tram things that are trundling about? Is it here? I think it might be here. You saved my bacon. Ooh, I like bacon. I haven't got any bacon. I am baconless. So is it this side? Yeah, it's this side. But out where the trams are. But you can't see any. Depot over in the distance. You're lacking in trams. Back bacon. The Americans like what's the American ones have the other one. Words are difficult. They have it like rock hard though, didn't they? They have it like you can snap it. It's like no. trams are on strike, probably. So it's the stripy one. Americans like, that's the one. The stripy bacon. I knew what I meant. 3.9 miles to Dalmeny. Not that I've had American bacon. Alright, so we do be crossing. No. We are going to be crossing the Fife of Forth. The Forth Rail Bridge. This week on Guess My Bacon. Do you like a bit of gammon? Oh, I've not had that in ages. A bit of gammon, egg and chips. Danish bacon. I don't care where it comes from. Right, so we're going to see if we can do both sides of the Fife Circle Line. You're going to go up, indicate, go left, go around the long way, and then go to Leven, or see if we can get to Leven, and then do, if not, if we run out of time, then we just spawn at Leven and then bring what will probably be, I'm not going to bring the stupid looking train back, it'll be something, 158 I think, is the one that comes down the Leven side. Rather than the 170. See, this is much better as a driver, isn't it? You can see out of the train. This is exactly what you want. I finished the series with the person in, Ruth Jones. Can highly recommend, if you haven't watched it, watch Runaway. It's got Ruth Jones in, it's got Minnie Driver in, it's got the guy, him, in it. And Sunday night I started to watch Stella with Ruth Jones, and I'm liking that. Industry crispy pancakes. I think Findus crispy. I used to love a Findus crispy pancake. Never really a fan of Arctic roll. Never been a fan of cold things, but I did like a Findus crispy pancake. I was back in the days when, for me, everything was deep fried. I had a deep fat fryer and everything went in it. Your chips went in it, your sausages went in it, your crispy pancakes went in it. Why am I slowing down? To even 80 bing. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You know what we were saying about snow a second ago? You know what I think might be happening outside? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. You can still get crispy pancakes. But it's not the same, is it? The Findus. It's the distance thing now from the Dalmeny.
We'll soon arrive at Dalmeny. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Alexa, how many sleeps till Christmas?
Good evening, Steve. It's 353 sleeps until Christmas. Santa is now having a well-deserved break after a super busy December. You can still reach Santa for some fun by saying, Alexa, talk to Santa.
Well, you obviously can't, can you? Because he's asleep. I don't want you to wake him up. Yeah, he worked for 24 hours. 24 hours a year. He's a bit of a lazy bugger, really, isn't he? I've worked more than that by flipping Wednesday lunchtime. He's an old man. Do you want to build a snowman? Nope. Both. Oh God, slow. We've got a heated screen. We've got a heated screen. Is there a heated train stop? Is it one of these? Hazard lights. What? Why would you? Okay. Why have we got hazard lights on a train? What do we do? They are hazard lights. Well, that's a thing. Who knew? Right, let's lock doors. Right, 1.9 miles to North Queen Street, which is the other side of the bridge. So over the bridge we go. They'll be used for shunting manoeuvres in depots. But surely you can see, the big train moving. Turn that down a bit. It's quite loud outside. See, I've been over the new bridge, the road bridge, and down here is a car park somewhere, yeah, along the front there, with there's a rock thing, or I've got a picture of me stood down there with the bridge behind. One of the rare pictures of me that I actually like. Yeah, soon snow settled. Snow settled soon. It is definitely an engineering marvel, isn't it? It's just, I wonder if they knew when they built it that it would still be around all this time later. It's this bit in the middle that amuses me, right? It makes me wonder whether these two spans on the outside should have maybe been a bit closer together, but they miscalculated. So they had to put like a joining bit in the middle. It's like, oh crap, we've got to, they haven't got. That's gone quiet. Hi, Mrs. Nico. Yeah, they haven't got to do that anymore because they're using better quality paint now. So they haven't got to paint it every year or 5 years. The paint will last like 20 years or something.
We'll soon arrive at North Queensferry. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Okay, the new. So yes, so painting the Forth Road Bridge isn't something you just constantly do. That's definitely getting a bit like snow-like out there. Bing! Streams coming up. There's some of them. There you go, that's that done. Oh, that was Slippy. Slippy, Slippy. Slippy the bush kangaroo. Oh, Slippy, sliding, sliding. Sliding happened. Sliding still happening. Yep, that was a lot of sliding. Okay, if this snow gets worse, this is going to be an interesting remainder of the journey. I think we're due for snow. Didn't really snow. Well, it did snow a little bit. It didn't settle. It warmed up and then it all vanished. I was all hoping to be sent home. Oh, it's snowing. I have to go home now. It's unsafe. Tiger. He's been here since the start of time. He is that old. In the Keithing. Nice guy, Keith. 1.6 miles to where he lives. Oh, that's wheel slip. It doesn't like that, does it? There we go. It's related to 2 Welsh Keiths. One of those was adopted. So it's only really 1 Welsh Keith, and you know. What's the forecast for Thursday and Friday? I don't flipping know. Have a look on your phone. Or, you know, the weather place. Where do you put the key in the key thing? Really? Really? It's really? Why do I sense that Simhaven's actually proud of that one? Anyway, in the key thing is next. The Christmas cracker joke factory has a vacancy. Oh, he's definitely looking a bit. Hang on, that might be a. Hang on. Oh crap! Speeding. Oh, that's sliding. Okay, it's stopping. Could be interesting now. More chances. I never run a red.
We'll soon arrive at Inverkeithing. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Why is there such a big gap between the bingity bongs and the announcement? Right, we should get adhesion in the tunnel, and then we get less adhesion out of the tunnel. So break in the tunnel while we've got adhesion, and then don't break so much when you come out the other side. It's fine, see? Professionalism. Breaking to the conditions of the road. The xylophone's a long way from the microphone. Well, surely the xylophone would have to be somewhere near the... Or, hang on, is the microphone pointing at the xylophone? And then when she's done the bingity bongs, she's then got to move the microphone up to her mouth. Then she's got to look at the plan to see where they are and what the next stop is. Then she does the announcement. Want to seal the deal for your business? Become a seal clubber. Oh God, that's looking around. She keeps forgetting to say Heidi hi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this ScotRail service going to It's somewhere. The next station stop will be something I don't know what it is. I'm back here, nicely warming up Jock. He's having a lovely time. We'll soon be departing on the way to somewhere. Enjoy. Okay. Right, 25 seconds and we've got to depart. Stream's coming up. Tomorrow night, going to carry on with Red Dead 2 in the single player campaign thing because, well, Trent's a pain in the ass. Thursday night is some power wash sim, carrying on doing the power washy thing. Friday night, we got some more trucking in the snow in rigid trucks. So we'll be playing with a rigid thing on Friday night. Saturday night, we'll do something. We're not sure what it's going to be yet. Right, Rosyth. I know you do, Trent. Tony should do train announcements. Oh, that's Slippy. We seem to have a loss of traction. Okay. Right. Reduce throttle. I've gone to no throttle. There we go. It's fine. We just needed adhesion. Right. Rosyth is next. I'm sure Michael will be back at some point. He's got some family issues going on currently. Wow, this does look good in the snow. I don't know if I want to be a train driver in the snow because I imagine it's fairly risky. Because the last thing you want is to be sliding. And I bet people still complain when their train's late. Now, we've got you where you want to be safely, albeit late, because of the weather. And people still complain and do their delay repay. Personally, I'd rather get somewhere late and get there when the weather's this bad. It's like those idiots you see when you're on the motorway or something and in bad conditions. You always see those idiots in the outside lane speeding where they can't see. You know, I hope they crash. I hope they don't take anyone else out with them when they do. And as long as they don't delay me getting to where I want to go, it's fine. Right. Oh, where was it? Where were we? Oh, it's in London. Was it in London? I come back from London. There was an annoying brat climbing in the luggage rack on the train, and I really hoped he'd fall out. I got told off. So I hope he falls out. Well, everyone was thinking it.
We'll soon arrive at Rosyth. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Indeed. Yeah, I'll be trying to work out a date I can go back to London and have a trek about. Problem is that I wanted to try and do something this month, but flipping engineering works make it difficult from Swindon. I have to get a flipping coach to Reading or coach to Didcot. It's like, We're roughly on time-ish. I don't actually think I need the wipers on anymore. See, clear skies. Snow has stopped. A coach seemed to be a train, yeah. Good thing it's down south, otherwise Pino would be driving the bloody thing. Right, let's turn the whippers off. Whippers off. Thank you. So yes, so we're going to get as far as we can in this, then see if we can do a bit of, not route hopping, but see if I can spawn a train to get us to Leven. And then hopefully there'll be a service coming back that we can take, so we come back down the other side and across the bridge. So we've done the whole thing of the Fife Circle Line and end up back in Edinburgh. That's the plan, man. In blizzard conditions. It's not blizzard conditions, it's fine. This is the perfect weather in it. It stopped snowing, the sky's blue, the weather's crisp. It's ideal walking weather. If you see anything suspicious, I'm not, honestly, I'm definitely currently pointing at Nico's name in chat. I just need to reset up the webcam, then I can go, look, Nico. I might have to do that. I might have to bring back Jelly Baby Cam. Right, 1.8 miles to Dunfermline City. So yeah, so you'll see some of the games, some of the games you did over Christmas and some of the games you did before Christmas. You will be seeing again over the coming weeks. There will be more Parisian Brasserie Sim. There will be more Snow Runner at some point. There will be more Construction Sim. We are going to come back to it. We've got to get ourselves back in a bit of a routine now, and I need to sort of a bit of a pre-planning and try and work out. Obviously, we got to fit OMSI in there somewhere. Farming has got to get in there somewhere. I really enjoyed the farming stream on Sunday. Excitement's building for Construction Sim. Probably because we recorded some stuff because I'm so far ahead with content going on YouTube. I think I've got stuff, there's already stuff going on YouTube on the 27th of February that has been recorded over Christmas. So if we did Construction Sim over the next couple of weeks and everything we do between now and then, Construction Sim that we do, you know, in January could go out on YouTube in April at this rate. Hi Daniel, it's going, it's very snowy. So I'm just conscious of not putting too much stuff out on YouTube. There'll be no more Fernbus. I'm done with Fernbus now. After getting copyright striked, which I resolved because I just removed the music from that section of the video. No one's going to get an hour and 46 minutes in. So that's fine. But no, the next coaches you'll see will be in probably in ETS2 when we get coaches. Copyright from TML. The music in their game was copyrighted. Right, Dunfermline City is next. Oh wow, this looks good, doesn't it? So yeah, so I've got to do some planning. Obviously Tuesdays are going to continue to be Train Sim World. That's not changing. Wednesdays I've been trying to do some single player stuff, but that might evolve into some of the multiplayer type things that we've done. So some of the smaller multiplayer stuff. So things like Portal 2 potentially, a bit of Left 4 Dead could maybe go on a Wednesday. Thursdays then we could do some farming or bingo.
Dunfermline City. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Indeed. Uh-oh. Some sliding is happening. No, we're fine. I was sliding. I was actually... Can someone take the driver? Or eat mush with me? I've got to creep towards... Yeah, take me where? Take me out on a date. Be happy with that. Someone take me out for a nice meal, a drink, and pay the bill. Right, we are now arrived here. No, McDonald's. No, but next McDonald's I'm having will be in Belgium. Dunfermline, Queen Margaret, then Cowdenbeath, Lochgelly, Cardamom, and then Glenrothes or Glenrothes, and Thornton. Subway. Yeah, things I like Subway, but I never know what to order. We had a deal when we was in Sheffield, I think it was, that was like a half price Subway. So I managed to order it on the app, so I knew what I wanted, and we went and collected it and ate it in the Subway. My God, it was really nice. Spoons. Alright, Dunfermline, Queen Margaret. Isn't she dead? Is Margaret dead? Did Margaret die? Princess Margaret? Not Queen Margaret. We seem to be going backwards. Hang on. Hang on. Come on. Forwards. 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 Okay, so what's happening here is... I don't know which one it was. It was a Subway. Opposite a... Couplands? Okay, so what the problem here now... Right, I'm pressing the Sandy button. The Sandy button doesn't seem to be helping. Okay. Now, notch 1 of the throttle doesn't do anything. We literally cannot go forwards. I got a red behind me. Okay, let's try doing the thing we shouldn't be doing. Oh, come on. Okay. Go. I'm going to give it the 4 beans. No, that didn't work. I know there's a red behind me. It's 300 yards behind me. At the moment, because it's a slight grade, we're not actually going anywhere. Come on. Come on. Sand isn't helping. Hang on, we're slowing down going backwards, 0.3 of a mile an hour. No, I think that's downhill behind me.
Due to today's inclement weather, please take extra care whilst on the station. Surfaces may be slippery.
Come on. There we go. Forwards is happening. Yeah. See, it's changed now. Because we're going backwards, the hill was showing behind us. Oh, well, there you go. I think I remember now, because I watched The Crown, which was amazing. I think I remember something about Margaret. Right. I think now it's just a question of survival and just get this thing to the end. Fast, slow, intermittent. We'll go intermittent. My 3rd birthday, yeah. That's why I don't remember it in real life happening. Yes, this service now may be slightly late. I'll be recommended a show, because we talk about shows. Has anyone seen Stanley's Lucky Man? I've been recommended that. Apparently it's supposed to be quite good. It's got James Nesbitt in it, who was also in Runaway. No. Useful, thanks. I was like, if Sheffield hasn't seen it, it's not worth me watching it then. Oh, Colin hasn't seen it. Useful. I really like Downton Abbey as well. I haven't watched Bridgerton. I don't know if that is that too much, but I really like The Crown. I did like the Downton Abbey movie. Bit of a disappointment, but at the end I was like, oh. But I really like Downton Abbey the series. I've been past very close to the external set for Bridgerton, sort of driven by the side of it at Shepperton Studios. Right, we were sure to be arriving at Dunfermline, Queen Margaret.
We'll soon arrive at Dunfermline, Queen Margaret. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Yeah, so many shows coming up. I've got Young Sherlock. Is it Young Sherlock? Coming out in a couple of months' time. I've got The Pit back next week, which is amazing. We've got the Harry Potter series this year, which I think that could be quite good. You've watched Bridgerton. Yeah, I might be one of those. I'll have to just. Not saying I've not run out of things to watch. I've got 50 odd episodes of Stella to watch now. Right, we're a couple of minutes late. We do apologise for lateness in the service. The driver couldn't get the train going. Yeah, I can definitely recommend for those who've got Netflix, watch Runaway with Ruth Jones and James Nesbitt. It's very good. Very, very good. So yes, what have we got coming up? We've got NCIS Origins is back in a month's time. Tracker's back in a month's time. Young Sherlock in a month. Daredevil, new series. Ted, series 2 of Ted is out in March. Series 1 was just brilliant. One Piece is back. The Boys is back. Malcolm in the Middle. I loved Malcolm in the Middle. That's back in 3 months' time. Then we've got the Harry Potter series coming up this year as well. And who knows what else. I'm guessing you've watched Sherlock then, because Sherlock was amazeballs. You know what I need? It's a PG stream. I'm not going to say what I need. Cowden Beef is next. Can we get going? Yes, we can. The rolling backwards is a bit of a surprise. Now, was Nico going to say an entertainment Discord server? Yeah, you were going to say entertainment Discord. That was one of my options when I was going to pretty much delete the Discord server on the 1st of January. My option was to pretty much just turn the Discord server into an entertainment Discord server. So for those people that were there for gaming and be like, oh, hang on a minute, this all changed. You love Sherlock Holmes the movie. Which one? Well, Sherlock the series with Benedict Cumberbatch was awesome. Again, there's hope that they'll do more of those. I don't know now though. Right, Cowden Beath is the next stop on our journey. We might have to just jump to Leven because it's about an hour and 10-minute run back from Leven. We haven't got to the end yet. Nico reminds you of water. Nico's more like peanut. Does the cow know what he's going to turn into beef? I wonder who's taller. Peanut. There were some deals on because the LNER sale was on today. I did see some deals up to Newcastle way. I've just got to work out some dates. So I've got to try and combine it with also a train fare from Swindon. So I reckon I could get to Newcastle way and back for about 100 quid, which ain't bad going. Oh, Ahmed. I've got I edited together some Ahmed clips from some of his stand-up. So I've got one like 20-minute segment which is all Ahmed. The only bit I didn't like was when Ahmed had a kid. I thought that was a bit weird. Right, Cowden Beath. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, we'll see what time we've got when we get to thing. Alright, 1.8 to Cowden Beath. Oh, my idea was, what if I can just use this train? Rather than spawn a train in, I wonder if I can set the destination of this train and take it to Leven. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen any of Jeff Dunham's modern stuff. He's added in some new characters, so that the stuff I've got of his is the older stuff. Stop touching me. That's what my ex used to say. Right, we have 1 mile to go to Cowdenbeath. So if I can stay... Yeah, if I can go back to the menu, then I'll keep the weather. See, Nico, you need to ask the question thing, because Mrs. Nico seems too nice.
We'll soon arrive at Cowdenbeath.
We will. It's just there.
Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Don't forget to take your belongings with you, dearie, when you leave the train. Oh, brakes. Brakes are happening. Brakes are happening. Steve wants to be your bridesmaid, Nico. We'll invite Tony to the wedding. Is anybody here? Any reason why these two shouldn't get married? Yes, it's me. I slept with him on the pier at Gateshead. Has Gateshead got a pier? I don't know. You need to wear a pink dress. I could do that. Won't be the first time. Right, Lochgelly, and then one more after that. Yeah, would be a deal breaker. I'm just not waxing my legs this time. That hurts. Get married in Blackpool. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's poor people that go on their stag do's and hen do's to Blackpool. God, really? Surely, really? I'd rather go on a stag do to like Sheffield. The portrait bridesmaid with a beard. I don't do beards. Right, Lochgelly is next. When I was planning my wedding, there was several discussions. One of which was getting married on top of Sydney Harbour Bridge. That turned out to be quite expensive to do. And then it was going to be Westonbirt Arboretum. I just wanted registry office and have done with it, but you know, what's wrong with Blackpool? It's a shithole. Is what's wrong with Blackpool. All right, we still got some wheel slippage. All right, forwards. Come on. Get married at the top of Blackpool Tower. Again, doesn't really say romance, does it? Again, I'd rather just do a registry office. You two could go to Gretna. It's like a 5-minute drive away. It's probably cheap fuel. Nico will be happy. Get married, fill up the car with cheap fuel. I went to Blackpool I went to Blackpool back from Scotland 6 years ago, but yeah, I've been up there for the lights and stuff a couple of times. Get married in the back of a Mark 1 Focus. While sat on the hard shoulder of the M6 with the hazards on. That's just pure romance for Nico. That's the thing his dreams are made of. You realise when I was looking for something to buy Nico for Christmas, I was looking for models of a Mark 1 Focus. The only ones I could pretty much find were police cars, which then I was tempted for a minute because obviously him and the police had a bit of a, they had a chat. But yeah, I couldn't quite get one that I liked. No, if I'm ever lucky enough to get married, it will be a simple wedding. I don't want any bloody... What's the point of spending thousands and thousands of pounds on one day? I'd rather use that money to have a damn good honeymoon / holiday. I signed up for 2 dating apps over the weekend, or dating sites over the weekend. Answered all the questions, did the profile thing, and then one of them was £300. Thought, yes, I'd like to find someone, but there are limits. So yes, I now have other options going on. Yeah, it was Match where I met my ex, but that's just got so expensive. It was Match and eHarmony I've looked at so far. So no, I've got another option going on currently. Yeah, it was. You can look at people for free, but you can't really. But no. There you go. Registry office. Couple of drinks down the boozer. Oh God, no, not Grindr. No. I've had my time of one night stands and all that crap. Not anymore. Not interested in that. If Mrs. Nico wants to go to Benidorm for the honeymoon, you've got to keep her there, Nico.
We'll soon arrive at Lochgelly.
We will.
Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
All brakes. No one wanted to get off at Lochgelly, did they? Is anyone for Lochgelly? They didn't, did they? Tough. You're gonna have to go as far as Cardamom and get the next train back. Can you leave her in Ibiza? Wow. I still can't believe you're going to Ibiza. That's quite funny. Four people came into work yesterday and put holiday forms on the boss's desk because over Christmas they've been looking at holidays. 2 people booked them, and the boss went, "What do you mean you booked them? You shouldn't be booking holiday until you've had your holiday confirmed." Wow. Someone asked me, "You got any booked for this year?" No. Partly because I want to see how the dating app thing goes, or dating site thing goes, because if I end up meeting someone and go, "Oh yeah, I've already booked a holiday to go so and so on my own," well, so I should give it a couple of months. Was it buys yesterday? Busy. It took you till lunchtime to catch up with stuff, so it was alright. First day back. Hi Barry. Brussels. Actually, there's a Eurostar sale on. I did actually look at lunchtime. You're not saving much, £4 from the normal price, but I did look at the beginning of March for a day trip to Brussels. It was like £70. I thought I could drive to Rickmansworth early, leave the car there, jump on the tube, day trip into Brussels, back on the tube to the car, drive home. It's no point in doing first class on the Eurostar. It's 2 hours. And there's plenty of room in the standard class. There's the cafe you can walk to if you really do want to drink. Seats are comfortable.
We'll soon arrive at Cardendon. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
No, we're fine. Oh, that's breaking. You're not that bad. We've spent time with you. We now all really feel sorry for Mrs. Nico. We can see now why she's going, yeah, go and see Steve on New Year's Eve. Yeah, go to Brussels. It's fine. Yeah, just join him in the streams in the evenings. It's fine. Now we understand why. Everyone's got their limits. Who's the worst? If any of these people were bad to spend time with, would I be spending time with them? When packing his bag to Brussels. Well, you couldn't trust him to pack it himself, could you? It'd just be a bag full of food. Right. Glenrothes and Thornton is next then, which is the end of the line for this side of the fourth thing. Right, so we're here. We're going there. There's another branch that goes from here at Leven that comes back down this side of the line, down to here, over the bridge, and back to Edinburgh. So we've just come this way. So my plan is, can we take this train and go to Leven? I've known you like 5 years. I've spent time with you. I've spent time in voice with you. I opened the box of tub of celebrations last night. I was very good though. I only had 4. I may have a couple more after the stream tonight. And I've still got, what, probably 3/4 of my, not 4 tubs, no. I've probably got 3/4 of me Terry's mint orange thing left. I got some bottles of beer at work someone gave me. I should bring them over the weekend. And some paint. Right, 3.8 miles to go to Glenrothes and Taunton, the thing. We'll see if we can get to Leven. It's about an hour and 10-minute trip back. So if we can get this to Leven, then we'll have to speed up times. It might be too long. But we'll see. At least we can do this side. Tomorrow, back with some Red Dead 2, carrying on the single-player campaign. Which I've only realised the first video hasn't gone out on YouTube yet, so that might not go down well at all. Actually, this one won't go out till March anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's tomorrow night. You've been eating Freddo. Well, what does Freddo think of this? What does Nico think of this? No. Thursday night is some more power wash sim, doing the power washy thing. Friday night we're doing some trucking in ETS2, carrying on in the snow in rigids. Saturday night, don't know. Something might be a decide on Saturday morning thing for that one, and then no stream on Sunday. That's weird. Whose stupid idea was that? It's going to feel odd on Sunday morning, getting up and going, oh yeah, I'm not streaming. Bing. It does look good, doesn't it? This is one of those lines you'd like to go on in this weather. If it's just stopped snowing, I think it'd be a really nice line to go on. You wouldn't want to go on it and be stuck somewhere, would you? It's not ideal. I actually watched an interesting YouTube video last night on how the synth and organ bits of Enola Gay by OMD were done, and a guy recreated them on the original equipment and went through how the actual audio and the drum beat was all laid down by OMD. At the end of the video he did his version of Enola Gay. It was really cool. You don't appreciate how much work goes into the songs that you hear. It was really interesting. Maybe then want to listen to some OMD. I do like me a bit of OMD. Alright, 1 mile to go. And then we'll see if we can just nick this train, change its course to go to Leven, if the route will let me. Terry, thank you very much for the bits. It's very kind of you, much appreciated. Right, braking.
We'll soon arrive at Glenrothes with Thornton. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Been snowing there for 6 days. That's a lot of snow. Yeah, we were quite lucky. We got a little dusting of snow this morning. I looked out the window like an hour later and it had gone. Right, so there is a red in front of me. Right. So we'll open the door. So this train is going to here. But what we want to try and do is nab it. I'm concerned about this red. I don't know if it'll let me do it. Right, okay. So let's go back to the free roam. Load passengers. Okay. So if I click on us. Right. Remove path. Okay. Set path. Okay. So now if I put that to there, we've got a red. Thing is, what's, because we've got to cross over, I suppose that's what the problem is. Yeah, so the red is there. waiting on that north curve to get us over the main line to down to the branch line. Branch line's got a green. Or try it. We can spend a couple of minutes. We'll see if when we get close to it. Let's shut our doors. Right, let's get going. Although he's still got the loading symbol. Yeah, but it's not going to let me through if there's something due to come down the main line. We'll stop at the signal and then we'll see. Or it could be that something wants to come down here. I'll have a look. Because this could be where someone wants to, in theory, come towards me. Hang on, no, he's gone green. Oh, there you go. Result. Oh, no, God. No, don't put track IR on. Don't put track IR on. There we go. Wrong button. I'll now turn me F1. Oh God, I've removed my speedo. How have I done that? Okay. I've removed my thing in the corner. How have I done that? Oh God, I've got to actually use the speedo down there now. Professionals don't need a speedo. It's a key combination. I've obviously pressed a combination of things. Oh God, hang on. Now I've got rid of the other thing. Crap. That screenshot. Hang on. It's going well. No, now I've got no speedo. I don't know how far I've got. Oh God. It's not F1. F1 removes everything. I've obviously turned it off with a combination of keys. Oh God, I need to press engine start then. Okay, it's going to be interesting because I'm not going to know what I press to turn it back on again. Hang on, can I do it from the... Hang on. Can I do it from the settings? Player assist. HUD guide. No. I want to go to settings. Screen. No. Screen setting. No, it's not that one. Controls. Jesus Christ, there's so bloody many of them. Jeep. I never found the Jeep. There's a Jeep in this, apparently, you can drive around. Hang on, it'll be in here somewhere. No, it won't. Does anybody know what I did? It's not that. That just shows you that's the control guide. Overview, map, schedule, HUD gameplay. Next speed limit marker, next signal marker on. No, that's the big one. See, it's not there. Traction lock. I think I've hidden it. That's the problem. Control and 5. Aha! Oh, I was about to say you're a genius, and then I spotted who it was. Thank you, Tiger. Yeah. I was pressing... Yeah, control and enter is my thingy. Right, well, at this rate, we're not going to be able to do a full line run back unless there's I wonder if there's a rapid service back from. We might have to skip some stations on the way back from Leven. Steve, push control and 5. No. I don't know when the next service is going to be leaving Leven. That's the problem. If we see a train coming the other way now, we're screwed because we just missed it. We can turn that off. What we should have done is not done this. Yes, we might be skipping some stations going back to Edinburgh. Like about half of them. I might just stop at every other station. Thing is, if we get there and the next train isn't till like midday, because we've got to come all the way back down here, yeah, and then go back down the other side of the Circle Line, then go across the bridge, then get back to Edinburgh. It'll be fine. This is where there's something. No, there shouldn't be anything on my track, should there? It says hopefully. This is one of the good things with Train Sim World, though, that you can just, well, technically steal a train. Poor passengers in the back of this going, hang on a minute, this wasn't supposed to be going up here. And there isn't a service that does this up this branch. There isn't one that I don't know if anyone's done a mod, but there isn't one that does a full loop. It'd be nice to have done one, go up one side and down the other, but there isn't a service that does that. I know I'm speeding a little bit. Hang on, there's a station here. No, we want to go 11. I say, we could have stopped at the station here. So what we don't want to do is see a train now. It'd be nice when we get to 11. There was one in. When I did the route thing, there was a train in. Which is why we've come in on the right-hand platform. So if there's a train in that we can then just hopefully grab that. Which is either going to be one of these or it's going to be a 158. As long as it's not one of the... Well, it's not going to be one of the ugly ones, is it? Because they're electric, aren't they? So that's not going to be up here. So station here. we know we've got to switch tracks to the other side, which I suppose it would do, wouldn't it? Because unless it would... no, because that's the... we're on the up. So we were going back on the other track anyway. So you'd have to cross over to that side at some point. So probably doing it right, unless it will board on the left track and this platform and then come back out and come the other way and switch tracks as it comes back out. We'll find out in a mile. Yeah, it's going to take us over to the other side, isn't it? We definitely have to get creative on the way back and not stop at every station. So a semi-fast service. Right, bit of braking. This is where it should cross us over. Yep. This is where just as we come in, the other train leaves, you watch. If it is in. I'm sure I saw one in there when I was setting it up. No. Or was that carrying on then? Ah, no, there is one. No, there isn't. Yes, there is. Right. Okay. So the 12:16 to Edinburgh is the next train. That's a pain in the ass, because if we put time on 4 times, that's going to take what, a quarter of an hour just to get to this service. Oh, I wanted to leave the weather on. So yeah, then an hour and a quarter later is the next one. Which means there must be something coming up, exit and return at 12:10. Yeah, I could, I suppose. Oh, I didn't want to do that because I want to lose the snow. Delete it and spawn a train. No, because I want to do a timetable bit, although we're going to skip some stations. That's fine. We'll there might actually be a semi-fast. We'll have a quick look at the timetable, see what there is from 11. I think it is going to be a 158. We'll have a quick look. Yeah, 11 to Edinburgh, hour and 9 minutes. That's going to be that one, isn't it? 12:16. Perfect. Custom weather, snow. There you go. Snow. That'll do.
Welcome to the ScotRail service to calling at. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Okay. That's a... what the hell's that? Bloody... what? What the hell's that paint job? The Leavenmouth Rail Link. That's okay. So that one's still there. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of stops on this, so I think we're going to do a bit of a creative run. Let's get going. Oh god, we're twin handle operation as well, aren't we? Right, Cameron Bridge, 1.7 miles. Oh god, slippage. Come on. Whose idea was snow? That's quite nice with the water in the background. I think this might be our thumbnail. There we go. Right, we're not stopping at the first one then. Be careful what buttons I press now. Right, we're not stopping at Cameron Bridge. We'll see if we can do every other one. Can we get back to Edinburgh? We're not hold meter on time. We haven't got, well, yeah, but we can ignore that. And we can always speed up time when we get to the every other one. Well, there's still going to be this. That's a very good point there, Trenty. It's an hour and 10-minute run. Some of that, or we just see what we can get in the next like 40 minutes. Would have been nice to get back to Edinburgh, or we just have to just go for it. Maybe we do see how far we can get in like the next half an hour, and then just non-stop it to Edinburgh. That might be a better plan. Oh, you want me to... Okay, yeah, we'll do the first few. Full speed until I spad. We'll do the first few. We'll go for the next, like, 20 minutes or so. Or drive at 4 times speed. Probably it'll still hold me on time, wouldn't it? So that won't really be a benefit. That's fine. We'll do the first few stops. Keep ourselves on time. There we go. long as you get to where the line's split, you've done the whole route. Oh, that's the point. God, the 158 doors open so slowly. There you go. They're a pain when you're on them in real life. Yeah, so in theory, as long as we get to there, we'd have done the whole route. So once we get to Inverkeithing, because we came up that side, went round there. The only bit we haven't done, technically, is there's a goods yard up here, isn't there? Or something, a goods stop. So yeah, so we just got to get to Inverkeithing. We shall see. Locking doors. Doors are locking. Alright, Kirkcaldy. 7 miles. Are you trying a variation on that same joke, Sim? In the key thing. Next time we're in repo with Sim, can we just blow him up? Or leave him behind? You could say that's where Keiths were born. A little shiver went down my spine then. We've still got wheel slip and I can't accelerate. There we go. No. Oh, come on. God, we might be full throttling it quite early at this rate. You're looking forward to getting blown in repo, or is that the adult version? Pat's up for that, I reckon. Right, so yeah, we'll give it till 8 o'clock. See how many stops we can get done, and then we'll just go for it. I'm not going to say flat out, because we might just derail, which would be funny, I suppose, but maybe we'll see how fast we can come into Edinburgh. What have you agreed to? Nothing. Nothing. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Just agree and move on. Oh, speeding. I wonder if I'll ever get to go on this line. So I've done a few of the train sim world routes in the UK. Obviously, we're going to do a bit of the Rhine-Ruhr. So we're going to have to We have to do a stream maybe the week before we go to Brussels. On the Wuppertal route in Omzi, and then gonna have to do the Rhine-Ruhr route in Train Sim World. Practice makes perfect, Tiger. You'll be fine. Alright, so how many stops we got? Kinghorn, Burnt Island, Aberdour, Dalgety Bay, Inverkeithing. So at the moment we're not due at Inverkeithing for another 35 minutes. 12:26. So where are we? God, I don't like this scrolly thing. 12:34. So I reckon that Kinghorn might be the last stop before Edinburgh. That's the God mode does that. Yeah, so we'll stop at Kinghorn and then that'll be it. We'll run to Edinburgh. You want to get off a different stop? We'll get off at Kinghorn or Edinburgh. I've been on trains where in the London bit where I used to go down to Shepperton, where occasionally because of an issue they'd run fast, so they'd skip some stops and they'd tell you if you want to go to the intermediate stops, get off at the last one before the ones they stopped and get the train behind. It's like, great for those that are on the train, because you're not going to get to where you want to go if you're going all the way to the end, which we were, late. But a pain for those that just settled down, got a seat. It's like, oh shit, I've got to get off now and get on the next one. And the New York subway's a bit like that, isn't it? You've got semi-fast services and normal services. So the semi-fast ones only stop at key stops. So you've got to know which stop, and their subway stations work differently as well. So it's a different entrance depending on which way you're going, and then which stop you want to go to. So at least with the London Underground, it's the same entrance and exit. Okay, you're going a bit quick there through the points, but it's fine. So I am really looking forward to getting back on the Brussels Metro, which we are going to do for a couple of hours on the Friday night. I'm going to pick up the hire car, go to the end place, go to a supermarket, dump the hire car at the hotel, check in, and go out on the trams for a couple of hours, which takes about 50 minutes to get into the centre. So it might be getting the centre, wander around in the dark at like 9 o'clock at night, get back on the train, get back to the hotel. Then sleep, yeah, because I've got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, definitely one of those routes to recommend if you haven't got it. If you can pick it up in a sale, the Fife Circle Line is quite good. And this is a sprinter timetable, which adds in the 158. So you'll normally get the 170. There are some steam thingies for this up here as well. Whereas even flat out, which I am, you know, with things yanked all the way back, I can't yank it back any further, and we're only doing 62 miles an hour. Yeah, it's certainly nice doing this in the snow. I couldn't really do the last adventure I did in winter because it would have been dark too much of it, so I had to pick a summer's day. Whereas this, it's fine. Oh, now we pick up speed. Yeah, I have to brake now. Yeah, so we're stopping here, stopping at the next stop. Which one did I say it was? I mean now. Not Burnt Island, the one after, innit? And then we're just gonna hot foot it to Edinburgh. Kinghorn, something like that. King Pot Noodle. I've not had a pot noodle for ages. It wasn't mentioned pot noodle sandwiches. Was that Nico? I used to like a super noodle sandwich as well. Barbecue beef super noodles, or the curry ones. Well, of course you haven't. Right. I bought one of those large noodle things at the, I think at Home Bargains. The spicy chili one. I haven't had that yet. I might have to have that this weekend. Food and you go together. We know. We can tell. You look at you and don't think there's someone that likes a good salad and a jog round the park on a Sunday morning. Right, we've arrived at Kirkcaldy. Well, the doors take 3 weeks to open.
This is a safety announcement. Due to today's inclement weather, please take extra care whilst on the station. Surfaces may be slippery.
Surfaces may be slippery. Caution, slippery and wet. Right, we are on time. You can let me close the door some point soon, maybe? Oh, there we go. Doors are locking. Anytime today would be quite nice. There we go. Right, Kinghorn, 2.9 miles. Probably not doing the gearbox much good. No, come on. Oh, transmission fault. Oh god, I broke the train. Come on. Oh, don't give me... There we go. Does look damn good. Right, 4 beans. Go. Okay, maybe not go. Will slip at 30. Still getting wheel slip. Come on. Give me traction. There we are, finally. You got to handle it gently, that's what he said. It's a bit... I don't think I'll be playing... Got a flash of a baldy then. I don't think you're playing much football on there today. Right, so we're going to stop at Kinghorn. And then we're going to go non-stop all the way to Edinburgh. Subject to reds. Problem then with not stopping is we might catch up with something. There's a good chance. Take a chance on me. Yeah, so I don't know what route to do next week now. Obviously we made it up to Edinburgh. Maybe going back and do one of the German ones. Germans. The route. Thanks, Trent. Useful. The Arosa line. Yeah, what's the one? The banana line. That's not bad. But you just set the cruise control and it does everything. Obviously, I'm almost expecting to have a DLC this month. It'd be unusual if we don't. You know, I said we were stopping at Kinghorn. The back door of the train is on the platform. That's fine. That's enough. That's all you need. Yeah. Look, see, the back door of the train's on. They can nearly, with a bit of a jump, you could probably get to the other door. Just go down the slope, step up a bit. It's fine. Doors. Let's say doors unleashed. Oh, doors released. Sorry, doors unleashed. Doors released when lit. How many drivers then drove off with the doors open? Never imagine me doing that. Wait until 12:40 and 45 seconds. Oh, I think we can do that. Right, is that final stop before Edinburgh? It's a long way to go. Also, I remember going on buses as a kid with the driver had the doors open in the summer. You wouldn't allow that now. Right, let's get going then. Edinburgh or bust. Provided we can get there without traction locks. Why we got a buzzing? Oh god, have we got a... Really? It's going to buzz at me now, isn't it? Which means you might have to stop at Burnt Island. Because obviously the guard's buzz has got stuck. Come on, give me some grip. You got a train transmission fault as well. Yeah, I think it could be a fault buzz. Oh yeah, it's not liking this, is it? Come on. We shouldn't be getting wheel slip in the tunnel. Right. Slowly bring the power in. Oh, come on. Don't wheel slip me. Right. Let's just go then, flat out. Well, I think we should be fine on not derailing. This thing ain't going to go that fast. So I'm not worried about corners. I'm more concerned about a red. Because if we're going quicker than we should and we're ahead of timetable, then we're potentially going to catch something up. But we'll see how far we can get. No, random train faults are off. I think it's a traction thing that I have broken the train, but we're still going, it's fine. Oh wow. Yeah, I think it's the rear unit. I might only be running on one engine. Yeah, we got a yellow in front of us already. Yeah, it's transmission, it's saying. Like I've killed the transmission by trying to go too fast. If I back off the throttle. Oh god. Okay. That's cornery. Oh, that's a corner. Right, Aberdour is next. Right, got a 75 limit. Where are we on the map? We're there. So there's Inverkeithing. So there's the bridge, and that's where we want to go. So we'll go round there. So I'm definitely concerned about something being in front of us. Oh yeah, it's gone off now. That's saying I got a red. Oh, is that the back lights? Oh, I see. So the back ones are red, front one's white. Okay. I just wanted to add a red light at the front. Alright, so throttle's wide open. There's a yellow. So if I can get to Inverkeithing, then we have done the full loop. That's fine. Which we should do. But I reckon there's something in front of us. Oh, that's cornery. That's definitely cornery. Right, this is Aberdour. Sorry, we're not stopping here. Right, Dalgety Bay. I'll just leave the throttle wide open now and just see how we do. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we can't stop. Like the train version of Speed. Oh, that TV show that was on, was it last year? With that runaway train thing? That was just odd. Because the train carriage was like twice as wide as a normal train carriage. And obviously our ex-comrade was picking fault in it. Right, Dalgety Bay, then it should be Inverkeithing. It was alright. It was one of those things that you would watch. You'd never watch it again. Okay, now this is getting fast now. There's a 40 coming up. The stream might be ending in about a minute's time. And there's a yellow. And there's a red. Oh, it's just gone to a yellow. Right, so here's our 40. Holy crap! Holy crap. Jeez Louise. Right, there's our red. Right, what do we do for the red? Do we brake or just do we keep going? Oh, it's gone green. That's the bridge. Which means there's something in front of us on the bridge. There's a red. It's gone yellow. Right, here's the bridge. But don't forget the line splits down here as well, so whatever it is could be going a different route to us. The red's there. It's about a mile and a half away. I think they will go to Edinburgh. Oh no, green. It'll be interesting to see how close we can get. I'm still flat out. We've got an 80 limit now though, and then 100. So if whatever is in front of me is able to do 100, it might stay in front of me. .8 miles to Edinburgh. I'm not backing off the throttle. I'm leaving it wide open. Yeah, is it always this fast? Yeah. Thing is, at some point, as we get closer, it will route us into our platform, won't it? So that'll separate us from whatever it is in front. Oh, double yellows now. I mean, that's Edinburgh Gateway, not Edinburgh Waverley. We've still got Haymarket. We've still got Haymarket as well. So will we... I don't think we're going to derail. We might run a red. I don't think we're going to make it all the way to Waverley. But we're doing less than line speed now. poor gearbox has been through some hell today. Yeah, we are. Right, here's Waverley. Sorry, here's Gateway. Haymarket. So you've got Haymarket and then Waverley. So 3.6 to Haymarket. I reckon... Yeah, 20 minutes early. I wonder why. I reckon we're going to end by running a red. It's only rolling down a bit. Yeah, I reckon we're going to end by running a red. I don't think we're going to make it all the way to Waverley. Oh, we got greens. Once Haymarket appears on that map up there, and we know we're clear through Haymarket, we're in with a shout. Right. There's a yellow. Right, so we're clear through Haymarket. We got yellow before, yellow after. So if they change to green, then we're in with a shot of being green all the way in, because we'll then get routed into our platform. If our platform's empty. No, we got a red. I reckon our platform's not empty. So we're going to red light it. Ooh, we may red light it on the tunnel into Waverley. Oh no, throttle's staying wide open. Yeah, we're going to run a red. Damn it. Well, we got close. Hang on, is that red before Waverley? I'd be hilarious if we run a red at the end of the platform. Clear to platform. Right, brace yourself, everybody. Because it's full throttle. Are we ready? Oh, it's applied the brakes. It applied the brakes. Okay, let's open the doors then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Edinburgh Waverley. Thank you for travelling with ScotRail. Yeah, we slid into the platform. That was a bit anticlimactic. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. I was expecting to derail in big fashion then, but no. I shouldn't complain. They got in early. There we go. Well, I think I'd call that success. Definitely. Don't know what to do next time. All these routes, and quite a lot of them, we haven't really done. Actually, we haven't done Riviera Line for a little while. That is good. There may be some mods through. I know it's a lighting mod for the Riviera Line that makes it more interesting, brings back the old lighting. So maybe we do a bit of Riviera Line next week. Start on A to Z. Yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we? But no, the first one's Antelope Valley. No. So I'd have to skip the first one. No, I think I'll do Riviera Line next week. We'll go down to the coast. But yes. Probably every time a new route comes out, you'll be able to do the A to Z then. I keep skipping around it. We shall see. Anyway, there we go. I enjoyed that. It was a bit of drama at the end, but we made it to Edinburgh successfully. Not a problem. More Trains End back next Tuesday. Next stream tomorrow night. Carrying on with Red Dead 2. Enjoyed the first bit of that we did. So carrying on with that tomorrow. We will then do some more MP at some point soon. Thursday night we got some power washing. Really want to get all of those done so we can go back through them again with more people, because you can have 6 people in non-career mode but only 4 in the career mode. So we want to get through them all, and then we go back through them again and sort of speed our way through them. So Thursday night's power washing. Friday night we got some trucking in the snow again in rigids this time, and it's going to be, well, you thought the coaches was bad. Friday night it's going to be interesting. And Saturday night we'll do something. Going to see who's around on Saturday night, and then we'll do something based on that. And then next week more stuff, including more of this next Tuesday. So there we go. It feels weird not saying Sunday. So there we go. How long will that last? Who reckons by Sunday morning I'll be going, anybody want to stream? Thanks to you lot in chat then for keeping me company throughout that one. Thanks to these people as well. Thanks to Liam, Dom Radio, Stokey and White Fang, all for resubscribing. To Terry for the bits, and to Trent and Nico for doing no moderation, because you guys are fab. There we go. I'll be back all by myself tomorrow night to play with my weapon. Until then, if you have... Oh, story time will be coming back, by the way. Not tonight. I need to find... I've got an idea for another story. So probably next week we'll get back into proper story time. So bear with me. Until tomorrow night then, if you have been, thanks for watching.